Hey guys, we've added a couple of new features into SerpAttack, a couple of new modules, and I want to focus on one of those modules in this video, and that is using the Chrome store pages. We're going to do views on the Chrome store pages, but not only that, we can set a time that we want to spend on a page for every single view so that we can trigger some algorithms there. And also we want to click through on a video on a Chrome store page and then trigger some algorithms in YouTube as well. So we're doing multiple things all at one time with a simple 1-minute campaign. So let me show you here what's happening. You can see here we've got Chrome web page viewer. Hold on a second, something jumped up there. You can see Chrome web page viewer, and you can see the progress here is going quite well. It's working quite nicely. Now what's actually the benefit of this is that we're doing crowdsourced views. Okay, so that means we can create a project in SerpAttack and we can assign that project to specific groups, and the members of that group that you put it into, or multiple groups that you put it into, will start doing the views from the desktop tool like this. Now to create a campaign we need to use the web application, and it takes literally 1 minute to do it. Okay, so you can see this is running quite nicely, everything's working well. And if I just come over into Chrome, I will show you how to set up a campaign. Now before I go further, let me just explain what we're doing with these Chrome extensions. You can see an example of one here. This is the YouTube SEO checklist, and this is this has right now 3,000 users, and every time somebody installs this, they're presented with an email opt-in gate. Okay, and it looks like this, where we can ask them for the name, their email. Optionally, you can ask them for telephone number to be able to put them onto an SMS list. And we build these using LeadBlasta. Now LeadBlasta is one of my products as well. And all you have to do with LeadBlasta is create simple checklists like this. Okay, so that you're basically just creating content. You can embed videos, etc., and then you export it as a zip file. And that zip file is actually a Chrome extension. It's Chrome extension ready, no coding needed. And then you can put that onto the Chrome extension, the Chrome store developer console. And when it's approved, you'll have a manual review. When it's approved, it will look like this. And you can see we've got multiple marketing elements. Even after they have opted in, we can put banner ads, we can put multiple call to actions here with hyperlinks. We can embed videos where you can do some call to action stuff as well. You can see we've got buttons here underneath the video. So if you wanted to do an affiliate promotion, or a promotion for your business, or a promotion for your products, you can put this in here, a video of your product. Okay, and you can put a video for every single category. Within a category we have the items, the checklist items, and also for each item you can put some bullet points if you want to expand on any of your items. Okay, so for example this one is make sure your video has got make sure your keyword is in the title of your video. I can't see it there because it's X'd out. And then what I do is basically make sure I've got some explanation here with the bullet points. Now these bullet points as well, they can be hyperlinked. Any single one of them can be hyperlinked as well, so that gives us even more marketing power there. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing. That's what we're creating now. These Chrome extensions are really powerful. Okay, they're really powerful for the purpose of being able to get to results really fast. As an example of that, I used to do blogging over on AnthonyHayes.online. In fact, in the back end of AnthonyHayes.online, there's hundreds of blog posts, literally hundreds of blog posts. But if you go over there right now, you will only see one blog post. Okay, this one here, why I stopped blogging and skyrocketed my results. Okay, and I took them all off. Why? Because the result of spending hours, sometimes days, putting those blog posts together and formatting them and coming up with ideas for new blog posts, and keep doing this content, it was taking a lot of time and I wasn't getting great results from it. I'll be honest. I had opt-in forms on the blog, and sometimes you would get a few hundred people coming in, but nothing like what we can do with this. I mean, this is just different level, because my first version of the YouTube SEO checklist had 18,300 users, and it took me an hour to put it together. And then I put it onto the Chrome store, and then it just started to build my list automatically. I was getting to results very quickly. My conversion that I wanted from my blog post was to get people onto an email list, and the same with this, but this is rapid. Okay, this is absolutely rapid. This is fast to get results. I had 18,300 users, and every single one of them, when they installed, had an opt-in gate like this, and we would collect emails and we were able to nurture them. Okay, we take them from cold traffic to very, very warm email subscribers ready to make purchases, look at your offers, buy your products, etc., etc., with a specific nurturing sequence that we use. Okay, and also we got these banner ads, and we can also send push notifications to anybody who installs this. So there's 3 actions happening at one time with these Chrome extensions. Now I wanted to take it further because although we can get very, very easy rankings with the Chrome Store pages, let me show you what one of them looks like. This is a typical Chrome Store page. Okay, this is where people install your Chrome extension from. Now, when you get the zip file from LeadBlasta, you put it into the Chrome Store Developer Console. It takes about 5-7 minutes to fill out the forms. Quicker if you've already got your title and your description, etc. already ready, and if you've got a video, that's going to be even more powerful now with the SerpAttack feature that we built. Then that gives us the opportunity that we can rank for multiple keywords. Okay, we rank for multiple keywords without any backlinks at all. That's just the power of the Chrome Store. I did a test recently. It was for ClickFunnels 2.0, and I created the Chrome extension really quickly using the ClickFunnels video about the 2.0 version, and I took the timestamps from the YouTube video and basically used that for the checklist just so I could put something up quickly. It took me probably about 20 minutes to do, and I had that ranking number 3 and number 4 at the exact time that they rolled out the 2.0 version, where all the affiliates would have been clamoring to be able to get rankings. I was sitting there all that time, all the way through that particular launch, and I was sitting there on page 1 without any backlinks and with content I didn't even create myself. Now that's not the best way to do it. You want to create good content, but this is a form of content marketing as well. And if you want to be able to build these kind of things, these kind of checklists as Chrome extensions and also as Android apps as well, which is really powerful and even faster for traffic, by the way, then you can get a hold of LeadBlasta to be able to help you do that. I'll put the link in the YouTube description underneath this video. Okay, so you can see we can use multiple elements here. So this is much, much better than blogging. Much better. It's easier to do. There's no formatting needed, etc. You just put in your items, put in your categories, put in your items for your categories, put some bullet points to expand on the checklist points that you've got, and add some marketing elements. And it's kind of fun to do as well. It's quick, it's easy, it's painless. And then what we want to do is drive traffic. Now driving traffic comes in 2 forms with the Chrome Store. Okay, the Android version is even faster, but you have to use paid traffic, but it's not expensive paid traffic. For example, I did a live webinar for the Rapid Affiliate course with the members of that course, and we did a Google App Installs campaign live on the webinar, and 2 weeks later we had 1,971 people and installed our app, our Android app, for a total cost of $224. So you can see the power of that. These LeadBlasta checklists are really powerful because they've got multiple marketing elements. You can build your list and you can get to results like really fast. Okay, even cheaper than buying backlinks for those who are buying backlinks. So if you're buying backlinks so you can get rankings, still no guarantee that you're going to get traffic. And anything that's got competitive keywords that have got traffic, you are going to find that you've got a lot of competition. This is how to bypass all of that and just get to results. You don't need blogging, you don't need any of that stuff. You can just get results really fast, as quick as today with this. But let's focus on the Chrome Store. Now, the benefits of the Chrome Store is it's got built-in traffic right in the Chrome Store. Okay, now one of the tricks I use, a ninja hack I use, and part of the reason I built the SerpAttack module for Chrome Store pages was to make this happen even with even more guarantee. But you can see here, if I go in and search for TubeBuddy, okay, TubeBuddy here, if I open it up, it's got over 1 million users. My guess is nearly 2 million users. Okay, and when you search for TubeBuddy, and people are searching for that every single day, you can see me right underneath them here, right underneath, and you can see I've done that. I've actually done that intentionally. Let's have a look at vidIQ. Okay, vidIQ. If I search for vidIQ, this one has got 2 million users. That's why I think TubeBuddy must be near 2 million users, because this has got more than 2 million users for vidIQ. And if I come over here again, when these people are searching for that, which they do every single day, they find me right underneath. And I'm getting a lot of traffic from this. Okay, a lot of traffic, a lot of email opt-ins coming into my email list, and then I nurture them, and then of course I can send them offers, etc., for my products, for affiliate offers, etc., and even give them some extra content for and boost my YouTube videos as well if I want to. Okay, so that's one way we can get traffic. This is a good way to get traffic, but you need to know the ninja hacks, and also the new feature in SerpAttack will help with this as well. Okay, now the second way to be able to get traffic is from Google rankings. And Google rankings, we can rank for multiple keywords, and the most important thing that we can do with this is to make sure we got a main keyword within the title. Now here's the thing about the title optimization. I've done multiple videos showing how this works on YouTube as well, for YouTube videos to rank in YouTube and on Google as well, and I call it the broad optimization title hack. Okay, so this is a hack that we can use that I still haven't heard other people talking about, which is kind of surprising. But here's the thing with this: you can see what most people will tell you to do is put your main keyword. So if my main keyword was YouTube SEO checklist or YouTube SEO, I've done it according to what everybody else would tell you to do. Okay, but here's the thing: if you've got keywords within your title, then when you're using SerpAttack, especially when you're using SerpAttack, you can target keywords that have got the words in the title but not an exact match order. For example, if I had YouTube SEO ranking tool, okay, I could use SerpAttack to be able to go and get rankings for that, just because I've got it in the title, because the title is so important within YouTube videos and also within the Chrome store pages. Okay, if you got the keyword within the title of the Chrome store pages, it's incredibly powerful, and that's something that we can take advantage of. Okay, now you can probably find some videos in my channel, probably put a link inside the description as well that you can check out, where I show you a live demo of that, how that works, and multiple keywords were ranking just from words made up from the title. Okay, if you take away one thing from this video, make sure it's that, so that it will help you to get rankings very, very quickly. Now when we come down the page here, you can see I've embedded a video here. I don't have any screenshots, I just put one video. Okay, now the video will tell people, this is actually a training video for YouTube SEO, and then I have this description. Now this description has a lot of power. I mean, seriously, a lot of power in here. Okay, this description, you can put keywords in here, drop keywords in here, and don't be surprised if you start ranking very, very quickly for them, even without any backlinks. You don't need backlinks so much with this, but if you did use backlinks, use it only for the most competitive keywords. So for example, for this, I would use that for the keyword YouTube SEO and do a lot of YouTube SEO kind of anchor links if I was doing backlinks. Okay, but what you want to do, make sure that you've got competitive keywords within the title, and that's going to help us when we're using the SerpAttack tool. Now when we're doing these views on here, what's actually happening is going over to the page, the Chrome store page, and it's sitting on the page for as long as I tell it to sit on the page, and I do the settings in under 1 minute. I'll show you a campaign setup in just a second. Okay, and when that happens, it sits there for 1 minute, and then it's going to click through on the video, okay, into YouTube. It's going to start to watch the video on YouTube. Now why? Because I want to trigger algorithms in YouTube as well. So we got multiple algorithm triggers happening at one time for the dwell time or the retention time on the Chrome store page, plus for being able to bring traffic from outside of YouTube into YouTube. That's got some benefits, I believe. I've got no proof of that, but I really do believe that's the case. But once we're in YouTube, we start to increase the retention time on the video, we start to increase the watch time on the video, we start to increase the session time on your channel as well. Plus what we can do with that is we can do the title optimization for the YouTube video as well, which is going to help it as well, because when you start to get engagement signals and positive engagement signals, then the keywords within your title are going to be the first keywords that you start to rank for, even if they're not in the exact same order. Okay, so this has got multiple benefits. Now once you start to get powerful engagement signals, it's not just the SEO from inside YouTube, you can also get into the YouTube suggest algorithm, and that's really from the watch time and retention time and engagement on your video. Okay, so that gives us multiple algorithm triggers happening all at one time from a simple campaign. So let me show you how to set up a campaign. I'm just going to copy the URL here for the Chrome store page, and I'll go over into SerpAttack, and what I'll do is I'll come over to my projects in here. So we create the projects within the web app, and then the desktop app is where people do views. Okay, so when I add my project, I'm going to add it to a group, and anybody in that group is going to start to watch these videos from their desktop app, and I'm watching their videos as well from my desktop app, okay? And that makes it really powerful because it's crowdsourced. And you can see here we got home IP available as well. Once we got more members, we can start to use the home IP feature a lot more, okay? So what I'll do is I'll come down here and I'm just going to create a new project, and I'm going to put the URL in here, and I'm just going to call this YouTube SEO checklist tutorial. Just put tutorial, not actually put number 2. I've already done one earlier. Okay, so project type, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose Chrome Store web page viewer, and I'm going to set this at let's say 127 views. Okay, that's going to be spending time on the page, and it's going to be clicking through into YouTube as well. So there's a lot going on with triggering multiple algorithms. Okay, the first thing we want to do is set the retention time, and you can see here it automatically sets itself at 65 to 100%. We're going to move that up, and we're going to make the retention time between 90 and 100%. This is for the video, the retention time for the video. Okay, next, duration to view for the actual Chrome Store page. It says blog here because we've got a blog viewer as well. What I'm going to do with this is because there's not a lot of information on these Chrome Store pages, okay? It's not like a massive blog post kind of thing. What we're going to do here is we're going to set it just to 1 minute. If it was a blog post on WordPress, for example, I would set that to 2 minutes on average, okay? That's what you should do if you've got a blog. But for this, I'm going to set it for 1 minute, okay? I think that's more than enough. And you can also have options to put a delay in between views and enable a drip feed and schedule the project time. And if you want to watch the web browser in action, you can click that, but it's going to pop up and get in the way if you've got just like one screen on your computer. I don't use that, I just keep it in the background so that it doesn't pop up. And then we have the playback speed. This is for the video, so I'm going to set this because the video is a bit longer. I think it's a 15-minute video here. I'm going to set it at 2x speed so it can go through and watch the whole video, or between 90 and 100% of the video at 2x speed, okay? And I'll click on save here. Okay, so that gets created. Now once I've created that, I can click on the actions and click on the view, and I can come over here to share to group, and I can choose to put it into a group. Okay, I'll just put it in here, and I'll put it into another group as well. I created a new one this morning for Chrome extension users, okay, for people who've got rapid affiliate course, or people who have got LeadBlasta from the recent AppSumo promotion that we did. I'll put that in here as well. And then I'm going to choose one more group. Actually, let me just choose one more so I can make sure I can get these done. You can see main bulk views, we'll put that in here as well. Now for this, we're going to add a CTR version where we can search, we can do search and click from the search engines as well. I'll get that done over the next couple of days and add it in here so that we've got both the bulk views where you can go direct to the URL. That is common for people to do that, especially if you've got an email list, you're sending people directly and you're getting those engagement signals. But also we want to do a CTR version, which we can probably have ready within a couple of days. Now what we got going on here is this is being shared into 3 different groups, and the members of these groups will start to view this for me, as well as me viewing it as well, okay? And there's a calculation done in the background how many views each person should use, and vice versa. When they post the videos into they post their projects into groups, I start watching and other people start watching them. So if you're using proxies, for example, if you've got 25 squid proxies, if you were using the old Hijacking alpha, then you could probably only get maybe 1 or 2 views per IP, so that would be maximum 50 views. But if you're in a group that's got like 20 people, then you've 20x that, okay? You've basically taken it from just 50 views up to 1,000 views, okay? Because you've got those members within the group all using different IPs, so you're getting more mileage from your IP, your squid IPs as well. And once we get a few hundred members, then we will be able to push that even further with the home IPs, and we can build some extra features with the home IPs, like liking videos, commenting on videos and such like as well, just using home IPs with real YouTube channels that you log into. Okay, that's coming up soon. So anyway, we've set that up and it took what, a minute, okay? And what's happening within that minute is we're able to increase the dwell time on the Google Chrome Store page, which is going to help for being able to get engagement signals to help it with its rankings for the keywords that are within the title and also within the Chrome store as well. Then it's clicking through on a video where we're triggering some algorithms in YouTube as well for the watch time, for the session time, even for the channel session time. And one thing that we haven't added in here yet, which I will ask to get done this week as well, is to watch the end screen videos so that we can increase that session time as well, and get some even more sort of power into the strategy. So it's very quick, very easy to do, can get some very good results. And if you're doing blogging, I really recommend that you check this out. You will get results super fast with this. Okay, this works like gangbusters. Okay, we've got this version of this one has got like 3,000 users already, and also the Android version, I think we've got about 5,000 users, because we've been using app install campaigns, and they're really cheap. We had 1,971 people install it for the price of just $224. So you can see that you can build your list really fast. And if your goal is list building, this is a powerhouse. It's an absolute powerhouse. And also you've got in the back end of LeadBlasta, you've also got SMS marketing system where you can send SMS messages from autoresponder sequence style or from broadcast style, and also you can send push notifications as well. Okay, so email, push notification, SMS, all built into one action when people just fill in this form. But that's in LeadBlasta. We'll put the link for LeadBlasta in the description. Now for the Chrome version of this, well, your traffic is going to be slower. That's part of the reason why I built this tool, so that we can speed up the rankings for multiple keywords. And I will teach you in the members area how we can do that. We will do some webinars, got webinars coming up for that, how we can rank for multiple keywords, how we can do the hacks so that you can go and get results like this when people are searching for really popular extensions like this, and like TubeBuddy, for example, like I've done, that they will find you underneath. So you can go and do something similar for whatever niche you are in, okay, and you can get results very quickly. But it cuts out all the bullshit, to be honest. Okay, let's just call it what it is. I did blogging for years, hundreds of posts, took me hours, days sometimes to create those blog posts, format them, and then if you're going to do the promotion, etc., you're going to spend money for those promotions to be able to do the promotion, to do outreach, or pay for outreach software, or pay someone to do some outreach for you, etc. Well, this cuts all of that out. If you're paying for content so that you can do outreach, try this instead. It's much less cost and faster to get results. I mean, it's rapid to get results. Okay, that 1,971 opt-in users I got, where they're presented with that opt-in gate, that happened within about 10-14 days. I think it was about 10 days actually, and it's really quick, really rapid, and you just keep running it. Okay, the cool thing about this is you don't need 100 blog posts. You'll need to find one of these that's converting. Okay, one of these becomes really popular, just keep hitting it, just keep sending traffic. The traffic is easy. Traffic is a commodity, especially in the way that we're doing it here, because the Chrome store pages, they rank very easily by using the SerpAttack feature for the views and for the YouTube algorithm triggers, etc. It's going to speed things up. It's going to get us ranking for even more keywords that are within our description, okay, and within our title, so that we can sprinkle our keywords and expect to get rankings for them. It's just so powerful for the Chrome store pages. And for the Android apps, all you're doing then is you are just driving traffic with the easiest Google Ads campaign you can think of, because you don't even need to do targeting. All you have to do is give them headlines, give them description, give them some images, and a video as well if you want. And the Google AI actually does the targeting, and that's responsible for getting very good results. It's actually very good at what it does, and it's really cheap, cheaper than buying backlinks, cheaper than outreach. If you want to get results quickly, get people onto your email list. Okay, so if you lose your rankings, etc., you've got the people on your email list. You still have ready-made traffic, your own traffic source, which is really powerful. Okay, get people onto your email list, build your own traffic source, and you can start to get results on demand, not just waiting for rankings. And when you get rankings, you might not get traffic. In any keyword it's worth its salt in SEO that has got traffic, you will have competition for. But with this just ranks really easy. Okay, and with the Android version, we can drive traffic at low cost, and we can keep traffic coming in every day, building your list every single day. Powerful stuff. I'll put some links in the description, check it out, and if you want to ask any questions, you can leave a comment below, or you can send a ticket into our support desk, and I'll put the link for that inside the description as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you can see the power of this. This is really powerful stuff, and it does get results very fast. if you're into marketing, email list building, SMS marketing, want to send push notifications, want to build your own traffic source, this is how you can do it super fast without the bullshit. Okay, thanks.